All right, what's up? I just want to share something today. This morning I got up tired as heck, as normal, but well rested. And if you know what I mean, it's like my body was tired, but you know I felt good, right? And so I wanted to do something for myself this morning, and I just couldn't get it going. I had this thing in my mind that was bugging me about people and us as a people and I'm not just talking about black people. I'm talking about people, talking about people, human beings, like what we consider to be people, and what it takes to be a human being, and how people make it out to be so hard, to be a person or a definition of a good person or any of this type of stuff, right? So, as I thought about that, the thought occurred to me about how many books it is, you know, self help, inspiration, motivation. I myself have been in a position of like a mentor, motivational speaker, and things like that. So I was thinking it, and then out of nowhere, this thought hit me, and I want to share this thought with you. For as much success as I've had with teaching, I consider it a great failure because so many students don't even come equipped with the right tools, meaning, having the money to purchase the things that they need that will make their experience as a student comfortable. Uh, in some homes, more affluent, it's unspoken that they would have computers and, a workstation, basically, a study where you can go to study in quiet time and all these things more structured. And in some homes, so much is going on in such a small space that the mind isn't given the opportunity to focus in on one thing because so many things are happening at the same time. Okay. So, as a human being, we go to church to get instructions, read the Bible. We go to the mosque, we go to temple. We look. This morning, I figured out that I don't need anybody's approval. I don't need anybody's instruction. I don't need anybody's guidance. I don't need nobody's help in being a good person, a good human being, you know, a force of good, or anything of good that I can bring from myself and give and share for my life as my life because your deeds are your life. And so, this is my choice. And people are out there struggling right now with their identities and all of this other kind of stuff. But here's the funny part. You don't need nobody to tell you what it is to be a human or a person or none of that garbage. You were born with it encoded, encrypted, written all over you in your DNA, and everywhere that everybody has ever been born on this planet is the evidence of the fact that before books, before learning, before all of this high information, you know what it is to want to be upright and loved. Baby, can't move, starts to crawl, learns to stand. From no motion to progress to standing up on their own 2 feet. It's natural. It's natural. Stop waiting on people to tell you what it is to be a good person or be a person at all. Stop stressing over people who don't mean you any good. And definitely steer yourself away from people who would seek to do you harm. And if they would do you harm, and you have no position to do anything else, you had better fight like hell with those who fight against you, who would bring hell upon you. It should be no conflict with that. The first law of nature is what? Survival. So if I want to survive and I choose to survive and live a good life, be kind to others and all of these other things, no. You're not going to tell me or enforce no nonsense upon me. So today, I just wanted to say, I'm glad to be a human being, and I want to thank the creator of us. Yeah, y'all might not. I don't want to give a. I don't even want to stifle it with a name. The only true whole being in the universe that brought this thing into existence so far back in time that this can't even go there. So many people wasted time trying to figure out if it's a God or if it's not a God. Somebody wrote this DNA code. Human beings keep being human beings. Birth a dolphin. Somebody on Earth. Pop a dolphin out your. And it would have to come from another male human being. Don't try to be slick scientists with a genetic override. Don't do that. Gene splicing and playing and altering. There is a natural process here. You do not need anybody else to teach you that. When I look out into the trees during the days, I see so many varieties of birds. Anybody bird watchers out there? Bird watchers will find this amusing. They're going to laugh. Maybe they didn't notice this though. Cardinals are always cardinals. Those cardinals have the same eggs that bird watchers can tell you what type of bird is in that nest, even if that bird isn't there when there's eggs. And sometimes even by the nest, because birds build nests certain ways. Did you hear me? Cardinals, they have their position, they do things their way. Blue Jays, right? Some build round homes. Some don't build them at all. Some swim. Penguins, right? Penguins are always penguins though, aren't they? Have you ever seen a cardinal come out of a penguin? Because there's an order to things, a perfect order, already written by the author of the perfect order. Stop disobeying the order. Be who you were made to be, but do no harm. That's even written in the little satanic verses. Yeah, even those Wiccans believe that. So unless you bring harm, you're not supposed to get harmed, no matter where you go. Because that person exposed themselves who brings harm to those who don't seek to harm anybody. I'm one of those. I don't seek to harm anyone. I don't seek to harm anyone, but you better not try to hurt me. If you do, all of the saving come out on. see what I mean? So there's a law of reciprocation. Don't do dirt. You won't get dirt thrown on you before it's your time. You know what it is to be a human being. You know when you was sneaking candy that you was sneaking candy, even when you was little. All right. Every man, man up. Every woman, be woman enough to man up. Every man, be man enough to learn his inner woman. Better get it.